Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. So, good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. So, I decided to come and talk about a content quick and fast. So, now, you guys, it seems like Diddy has power. In the past, they said that Diddy got Wendy Williams fired, many other people from Breakfast Club fired, many other people lost their job, and all of these things because once you brush the surface of Diddy will come packing by getting you fired. So we get to understand the big bad prosecutor, like I told you guys in the past, that she has an FBI father, Comey, and his daughter was basically almost the lead investigator, no, prosecutor on Diddy's trial. Also has some kind of shenanigans to deal with Epstein and all of that. So it's a coincidence where after Diddy's case, and she never held Diddy, I could have got Diddy on the serious charge. Do you think this is a coincidence that they let her go after this big famous case that she didn't really win the racketeering to go and take away the man stuff? Okay, so this is the case, all right? And I am just going to unpack. As you guys know, you know, the Justice of Department, or you guys could call him the DOG, want Donald Trump to release the files of the names that's in the report. But I believe I came and said spoke to you guys in the past in regards of these names that an Epstein file and all these things, right? Anyways, we don't want to drag out the story. Let's unpack quick and fast. The Justice Department on Wednesday fired Maurene Comey from the United States Attorney Office for the Southern District of New York, where she most recently led the prosecution of Sean Diddy Combs. Multiple sources told ABC News. A spokesman for the U.S. Attorney Office in Manhattan declined to comment. A spokesperson for Justice Department did not immediately respond to call for a comment. All right? Fired, you're fired, get out. Comey was a highly regarded assistant U.S. attorney who successfully prosecuted Ghislaine Maxwell. So remember the prosecutor, remember that I told you the Epstein story of the Maxwell lady, the last one to be caught? The former associate of sex offender Jeffrey Epstein and multiple gang members before the split verdict early this month in the trial of Combs, who was convicted of a prostitution-related charges but acquitted of more serious charges. So who's pulling the string? Puffy? Who's pulling the string? Epstein fans, friends, cohorts, allegedly? Who's pulling the string for her to be fired? Comey was also involved in the office case against Epstein, who died by suicide in 2019. A New York City Metropolitan Correctional Center while he was waiting a trial on federal sex trafficking charges. Comey is the daughter of a former FBI Director, James Comey. Like I said in the past, like I said when this case started, I said, hey guys, did you know that one of the lead prosecutor father is a FBI? So we're not surprised when she picked up on this case. And we're not surprised when she had a bag of not evidence to hold Diddy. Okay, because obviously it fell through the crack now, guys. All right, okay, all right. Anyways, who's President Donald Trump fired during his first term in office because he initiated the Russia investigation. So I'm not sure if it's Donald Trump they claim pulling the string, but I know that her father, the FBI, was fired already from Donald Trump. And now the daughter is fired. So who you guys think pulling the string? Do you guys think that it's Donald Trump pulling the because she was on the Epstein situation, and allegedly they claim said Donald Trump was on that list, and Donald Trump, you could have saw Donald Trump with in couple of pictures with the Epstein saga. So do you think it's Donald Trump pulling the string? I'll let that this lady got fired, or you guys think it's Diddy pulling the string, moving his power around from jail and get this lady fired like how he got other people fired in the past? Okay, guys. Anyways, Comey is the daughter of former FBI Director James Comey, whose President Donald Trump fired during his first term in office because he initiated the Russia investigation. According to the source, Trump privately vented about having Comey work in his administration. All right? This marks the latest shakeup for the nation's most prominent federal prosecutor's office. Okay? In April, office top prosecutor Matthew Podolsky agreed to step aside, clearing the way for the Trump to install Jay Clayton, his nominee for the interim U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York. Podolsky had taken over Daniel Sassoon, who in February resigned in protest at the Justice Department ordered to drop corruption charges against New York Mayor Eric Adams. As you guys know that a lot of the prosecution and police officers had to drop the charges against Mayor Eric Adams, right? So that was our next corruption they claim. Almost is the same office, right? Sassoon had been named interim U.S. attorney by Trump when the president fired Edward Kim, who assumed the role during change in administrations. All right? So what do you guys think, guys? Do you guys think that it's Diddy that pulled the string? Or you guys just think that because Trump don't like the father, got the father fired, so maybe he pulled the string to get the daughter fired as well? What do you guys think? Let's unpack. Okay, give me a second. So yeah, guys, so she got fired after the Diddy situation. So that's kind of sad to know that you out here big and bad, and after you didn't win the case, your ass has to go. It's kind of troubling, but what can we say, all right? So let's unpack.
Has fired 17 immigration judges in 10 states without cause. That's according to their union. There's already a critical shortage. The union says only 600 judges are left to deal with a backlog of nearly 4 million cases.
So while the judges are fired as well, guys, she's fired as well. All right, guys? So like I said in the past, all right, Diddy prosecutor, all right, got fired. All right. And not only that, her father got fired as well. Okay. Her father got fired in the past already. And when I think about how 1 second. Yeah, so Diddy prosecutor got fired, right? After the big bad case. And remember I said in the past, guys, that her dad was one of the DOG. Her dad was a big bad FBI. All right, guys? So let's unpack. All right? So she got fired, all right?
And welcome back here to Live Now from Fox. I'm Andrew Kraft. Some breaking news to report to you out of New York City. Live picture there over New York Harbor. You can see there the Statue of Liberty live picture. I want to put this up, a headline there from the New York Post. Take a look at this. Maurene Comey, the daughter of the ex-FBI director James Comey, has been fired from the U.S. Attorney's Office there in the Southern District of New York. Remember, she just worked on the Diddy trial. She also has worked on the Epstein case. The Associated Press has it as follows, that the DOJ has fired Maurene Comey. Now, She is the daughter, like I said, of James Comey. She was a prosecutor in the federal cases against Sean Diddy Combs and Jeffrey Epstein. That's according to two people familiar with the matter telling the AP that today. There was no specific reason, though, given for her firing from the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Southern District of New York.
Because she never won the serious case, that's why.
After she prosecuted Combs, who was acquitted of sex trafficking and racketeering charges, the rapper was convicted of those lesser prostitution-related offenses. Remember, he'll be sentenced in October. Now, the DOJ recently appeared to acknowledge the existence of an investigation into James Comey, though the basis for that inquiry is unclear. Remember, he was abruptly fired by President Trump in Trump's first term in 2017. So, this might be news to you. Maybe you don't even...
So is it coincidence? So when I came and showed you guys in the Diddy trial about the RICO charges and the man act and all, I hear a lot of people come talk about it. When I told you guys that this lady father is a big bad FBI in FBI, so what is she even doing on Diddy's case? People may be like, why is she picking up for Diddy? See there? Now she lost her job. Her dad lost her job in the past, and now she lost her job after she never won the Diddy case, really. After she prosecute Epstein, was going after Epstein girlfriend. After she prosecute Epstein, he ended up killing himself allegedly. Cause we don't know what happened to that man. That man was like almost like a alien. That man appeared out of nowhere. Nobody know nothing about Epstein. Then she prosecute Epstein girlfriend. Then she ran and come now to go and pick up Diddy. And they say, sayonara, bye, you and your father get out. So remember in the past, I said to you guys, her dad was an FBI. So when you see they come down with swapping of stuff of Diddy, we don't have to ask because her father is an FBI and her father has friends in the FBI. So when you see her come and say, I'm the prosecutor of Diddy. I brought down Epstein. I brought down Epstein girlfriend. What? I'm gonna bring down Diddy. 2 Diddy, 1 Diddy, 2 Diddy, 3. I end up losing my job. I end up losing my job. Job. She end up losing her job. Give me a second.
The top federal prosecutor in the Sean Diddy Combs case and one who assisted in the prosecution of Jeffrey Epstein and his accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell. Maurene Comey is also the daughter of former FBI Director James Comey. She worked in the powerful Southern District of New York prosecutor's office for nearly a decade.
I told you.
Scott McFarland joins me here at the family table. Scott, I want to play you some sound from across the cultural landscape of America, indicating how deeply and how widespread.
When Epstein killed himself, nobody fired her. When she prosecute Epstein girlfriend, nobody fired her. But as soon as she never got the black man and the serious charge to take away all his money, because remember, once they got Puff Diddy on his racketeering charge, all of that man money was going to go to the feds. They were going to come and swipe everything like a swiper. And then his kids weren't going to leave with nothing like what they do to a lot of black men, allegedly. Remember the RICO charges coming from the White Slave Act like I mentioned in the past now. Remember I said that. I came and told you guys that I schooled you guys on the RICO charges. Remember that? And I came and said to you guys, if I was greedy, I would bet you guys your money that he's not going to be convicted on the serious charge. And people are like, what's wrong with this girl? She thinks she knows too much. What is she, a lawyer? No, I'm not. But when you look at the case and know the history of the White Slave Act, turn to Mann Act, turn to RICO Act, then you know this man wasn't going to get no charges. So what do you think they're going to do to the woman? The prosecutor, bye-bye, goodbye. So the question becomes, who made her got fired? Was it Trump? Was it Diddy with his big power? Because in the past, Diddy let lots of people got fired like who? Somebody at the Breakfast Club, Wendy Williams, and the list go on, folks. So let's unpack.
Spread the conversation, lots of different angles to it, about Jeffrey Epstein is. Let's listen.
There was supposed to be an Epstein joke here, but as it got deleted.
You're there.
Must have probably deleted itself, right?
Why does our government think we are dumb?
Yep.
Okay, the reality is there's probably a lot of powerful people on the
So the reason why I put this in, guys, because they're trying to unravel the Epstein list. But I showed you guys the Epstein list already. And I said those are the names allegedly. And Donald Trump them claims to be on the list. And if there's a picture of Andrew and there's a picture of Donald Trump as well, allegedly. So who made this woman get fired? Was it Donald Trump because Donald Trump fired her father in the past? Or is it Diddy pull his string and said this lady had to go? What do you guys think, guys? Huh? In the past, let me bring up her father and then we'll get back to her in a second. So let me tell you how her father in the past got fired. One second.
Maurene Comey
All right.
for a second. Maurene Comey was for 10 years.
All right. 1 second.
She was a high-ranking person in that office. She became the head of the Public Integrity Unit.
See? So DOJ fires Comey's daughter, who's a prosecutor of Epstein case. So she was a prosecutor on Epstein case. She was a prosecutor on Epstein girlfriend, Gasoline, whatever you guys call her. And she was a prosecutor on Diddy's case. Why you guys think? Because the father allegedly gave her all of this info. This big bad prosecutor never come and say, okay, I'm doing my investigation, blah, blah. If your dad is a big bad FBI, where you think you get most of your homework from? Let me know, tell me. So in the past, like I said to you, they fired the father. And no, she's fired right yes or right now. Okay? And people are not okay with it. But oh well, let's unpack.
She supervised the case against Robert Menendez, the corrupt senator. She tried Ghislaine Maxwell. She tried P. Diddy.
I told you.
The idea that she got fired is a disgrace
You're
to the
there.
Justice Department. And Jay Clayton, supposedly the U.S. attorney in the Southern District of New York, ought to resign himself in disgrace because he allowed this to go on. This is an outrage that this woman got fired.
Let me add to what you're saying. According to a source,
she was also corrupted. They were all corrupted on the case, including Diddy himself, including Dirty Diddy himself, guys. Why I say that? Because you put Cuddy on the stand. You know you couldn't prove that the man burned down the man's car or arson his car then. You knew there was a firebomb. You couldn't prove that this man is the man who threw the bomb or anything like that. Then you put the lady on the stand that she was kidnapped and you couldn't prove it. So basically you lied. You drag out these two witnesses to put the witness on the stand to say that this man is a dog shit. Okay, we know he's a dog shit. We know he didn't really care about the black community until they're ready to beat him. We know that he was going to influence the 2024 election when he came out with his black party. Remember, he was pushing black. And then till you guys corner him and knock him down 101. Then we know that he sued the UK liquor company where the black folks right now in dance still drinking that liquor. So when we look, we say, oh, imagine that they're prosecuting a black man. Remember that the liquor company allegedly get caught up in discrimination because what the white company was doing, pushing out Diddy liquor to more to the black folks and not the white folks. And what Diddy was doing, pushing out all kind of different liquor to the black folks. Let the black folks drink till they drink till themselves, till them die. Right? Because black folks drink a lot now. They drink a lot now. Right? And the black folks, if you go to parties, black folks are still drinking. The UK drink after after the liquor company discriminate allegedly against Diddy. So we'll shout, where is our blackness? Are we really black and proud? Or are we only black and proud when somebody discriminate against us and we want people to feel sorry for us when we're in our feelings? Is that what? Let's unpack.
A person familiar with the situation said that having a Comey is untenable in this administration, given her father, James Comey, is, quote, constantly going after the administration. Last I checked, James Comey has been writing fiction novels, mystery novels. I'm not sure going after the administration.
And he's the one who initiated the Russia investigation. Remember, they said that Russia had a hand in the election and da. So Donald Trump fired him. And if they're gonna release Epstein file, then Donald Trump's name is going to be in it. And if she's gonna go after Epstein and going after all of these people, then she would have to be fired. And if Donald Trump, they say in the past she was gonna pardon Diddy, and if Donald Trump will in his mind pardon Diddy, then that lady wouldn't be there. And if Diddy has power, like in the past, and got lots of powerful people fired, like how all of these victims cry in the stand, oh, I was going to lose my job, oh, nobody was going to hire me, ha, do, ha, 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 hoo, ha, hoo, ha, ha, then it's most likely that they work their powers and their magic and let her be fired. Imagine that you work on Epstein case, Epstein girlfriend case, Diddy's case, and many more cases, and then they let you go. They should have upheld you. You should have right now in office teach how to go and get sex traffickers. But I guess not. They say go hold a seat. You're too enough. I guess. I'm not sure.
It was what, like a week ago or 10 days ago when Trump announced, when it was announced that they were going to be investigating James Comey and Brennan as part of what I think is a distraction strategy.
Yeah.
And today or yesterday, Trump blamed Comey for having put together this, what he's calling the Epstein hoax.
I told you.
Despite the fact that it precedes Comey.
It's also...
Remember in the past, allegedly, they said it was Donald Trump that blew the whistle on Epstein, you know. Remember when Donald Trump, they come out. I'm going to look for that speech one day and come and revamp it on you guys. Remember in the past when Donald Trump said he knows some serious things are going in America and all the sex traffickers are going to go down. And then he blasted the Mexican and said they're raping women, they're raping children, yada, da, da, da. And then a one chaos of people they go down for sexual assault. Remember? For sexual assault. Don't forget. Don't forget. You understand? So when this lady got fired now, I'm like, oh no, why you think, Diddy, you will lose your job. And if you guys are going to pull some string about an Epstein file, you're going to go down in firation. And if you're not careful, maybe suicidal as well. Because these people are powerful people. Okay, guys? So I had to come and shout people, Diddy prosecutor got fired. Oh no. Yo, yo, yo. Diddy prosecutor got fired. All the way from over here. Diddy prosecutor got fired. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. Diddy prosecutor got fired. Oh no. After the trial. What a controversy. Okay, guys? So I had to come out and said, guys, early in the morning, stop your fighting. Or early in the morning, come on, let me give you a content of the big bad Diddy prosecutor. So that's why I'm here, folks. Okay, guys? You guys know more time I come on the page. Not all the time. But then sometimes I'm out here and I'm like, guys, me say, guys, you guys want a content? Let me share content for you guys, please and thanks. So like I said, the woman is fired. All right? The woman is what? Give me a second.
Bad few week stretch for Jim Comey's daughter. She was just fired by the DOJ. She's known for a couple things. She just lost the Diddy case.
Well,
of course, and she was Jeffrey Epstein's prosecutor.
Well,
so the daughter of the former FBI director, James Comey, veteran federal prosecutor, worked on these cases. Maurene Comey.
So you guys find it coincident that her dad was the FBI, big bad FBI, and then she come on this case with all this evidence and falter with the evidence and lie with the evidence? Because there's no way as a prosecutor I'm going to put Kid Cudi on the stand if I don't know that the man did the arson. You're a liar. Okay? That's why that's why the jury just look at her and said, yeah, we don't believe you. Get out of here. We're not giving him no serious charge. Bye. You understand? Liar. You faltered in the case, so you had to go. Waste the taxpayers' money. You never got him on the serious case. Go away. So the people them say, go away, bro. You're too enough. Epstein case? Okay. Opening some more Epstein case? All right. You're going. So this lady take down some big famous people. Even if she never got Diddy on the serious charge, she got him. So why they fire him? Why did they fire her? Tell me. Why did they fire her? Oh, because they wanted the black man things. Once you get charged for racketeering, they found you guilty in racketeering, they taking out the private jet. Everything they were going to take away from that man. And remember I said to you, when you get stuff from proceedings of crime, police don't burn it. When you get proceedings from crime, police don't burn it. Your money goes back to victims, even that you never victimized. Your money goes into investigation in the police community and all of that, your bad money go. So if anybody, and remember that you can get a car through crime of proceeding. Police take the car, and when you look, you go to the police action if you know a mechanic or somebody in the police action, and go buy the people them car that they got from the crime. You can have many gold chains, many jewelry, many this, many that, and police confiscate that. Later on in the police action, those things are being sold. So while you get your stuff from the crime of proceeding, police come take your stuff where they say it's criminality and sell it to the public. Didn't you not know that? So that's why crime can't done. That's why corruption cannot done. We're going to shout out allegedly because we don't want nobody comfy way. You understand? Unpack.
Comey is fired. So this is sending tongues a-wagging as the internet personalities and others in this show has asked questions about what happened with the files, why did we overpromise and underdeliver? But the president has made his opinion on this very clear over the last couple of days. We're going to continue to cover this. And we also have big developments in the Biden cover-up, not exactly a household name, but inside the Beltway. They dubbed him Dr. Jill's...
All right, guys. So she's fired. So in my opinion, either Donald Trump got her fired because he hates the father, and either Donald Trump make her got fired because they were going to unwamble and wamble and shamble and blow off the Epstein file, or Diddy, with his big bad self in the past, got people fired. So him say, come little doggy, come on the leash. You didn't try to put me on leash. Or no, not make me get no bail. Or no, won't make me come out. I want to let you lose your job. Do you think? I am not sure. Okay, guys? So I had to come and shout out all of that on top of that. That are going on top of going at one place at some place. All right, guys? Let's unpack the rest of the things. Now, we get to understand that Nicki Minaj out here on a beat Jay-Z. We get to understand that she's in the past. Actually, you know what? Before we even get to that, no, people. Imagine that you're an old person and you're there putting away your grocery, and then a child just end up coming over and kill you. How old is this child? This child is 14. So before we chat out the people in business, let's chat out the teenager business. Imagine, this child is 14 years old. I can't fathom this, but I'm not surprised. Nowadays days, as the police them will tell you more time when they being, they claim where they're being a racist allegedly, gang in the black community start at 12. Is that so? Is our teens nowadays days 14 and 15 and 16 more dangerous than how we were as teen? Is these teens nowadays days are not acting out their teen days? They're more violent than what we think in the black community? I am not sure. Okay, guys, I'm really not sure. But apparently, the senior was stabbed by a 14-year-old, and they put out his face, and the 14-year-old basically looked like a black child. Give me a minute.
We want to provide an important update on a homicide that occurred yesterday morning. We're also asking for the public's continued help in locating the person responsible. As you're aware, yesterday, Thursday, July 17th, at approximately 9:30 a.m., 71-year-old Shanaz Hestonji was putting groceries in her car in a commercial parking lot near Parkway Forest Drive. That is also near Shepherd Avenue and Don Mills area. She was attacked and she was fatally stabbed. We now believe that this was a robbery that escalated into a deadly attack. Through reviewing the video surveillance...
See there, it's a 14-year-old. See that black.
And observing the person's...
We're dead now out, brother.
We believe that...
When a black child now go and kill that lady that don't look like us now, brother, what does people look at our sons and see, bro? What does people look at black children out there and see now? Now people are going to go back now clutching their purse when they see a black child. 14-year-old, where's your mama? 14-year-old, you never had no summer camp to go to, 14-year-old? Allegedly? No volunteering? No soccer club? No basketball club? Nothing. We get to understand that the big people them out here recruiting these young children to go do crime out here. Because once they do the crime out here, as a 14-year-old, how much time you going to get in jail? Huh? So do you have some 14-year-old that their idle mind is the devil's playground? I am only asking and shouting. Imagine that. So in the black community, again, 14-year-old, go and stab the 17-year-old, look like a black child. They put him out as a black child. We have to go shout out shame in the black community. Oh, no. So do you have a 14-year-old out here who stab people, have knife, and not picking up books? You have a 14-year-old not thinking about what he's going to be later on in college and university. You have a 14-year-old nowadays who wants to be a gangbanger, a gang member. Wow. Imagine this. 14-year-olds, is this really true? He's innocent until proven guilty. Can we wait till this ash out in court and then I will come and say, people, remember that stabbing of the senior and the 14-year-old suspect? Da-da-dee-da-da-da-dee-da-da. Should we wait? Okay, let's unpack.
Person intended to rob Mrs. Vistonji. Since the homicide, police have conducted an extensive and urgent search. We've been canvassing door to door, using K9 units and drones, as well as reviewing surveillance footage in the area, as well as from transit through the TTC. As a result of that work and the help of our community and policing partners, especially the TTC, also officers from 33 Division and throughout the city of Toronto, we've identified the suspect as a 14-year-old.
Hear that? So me not lie. So now I hear it for herself. 14-year-old do this. Lady was putting in her grocery, stab her trying to rob her. 14-year-olds. Oh my. So do you have children of that mind, of that caliber in your house? That don't want to work, don't want to clean up the yard, mommy beg your allowance? Don't want to go and volunteer so I could maybe acquire a job? Don't want to go and volunteer and do over anything? Nothing of that sort? Let me tell you something quick and fast. People will say that I talk a lot and act like I'm better than people. It's not. You have children nowadays days where you can make them go and volunteer. That same volunteer center, place, community can be his reference, can be her reference tomorrow morning. In other words, when you're looking for a job tomorrow, later on in the future, and people see your resume as in volunteer, it looks good on you, because if you can volunteer and give up your time and don't get paid, you will come to work on time and get paid. We all know this, okay? Not only that, that same volunteer spot, that same volunteer place can make you land a job. That place could be your employer, where they hire you because you volunteer and they say how you deal with things, or they could be your reference for another employer to hire you, or one of those people can set up you on one of the employer that they know, or you never know if one of those people that you volunteer will be your future employer. Kiss me teeth and pass. What are you guys doing with these teenagers out here? Just running around wild? Just running around wild? Anyways, kiss me teeth and pass, yeah? Because a lot of times when you come out and say these things, you hear this and you hear that. But who am I to say? The black folks, we gotta take and buckle and armor our children. They're out here killing themselves and them out here kill people. All right? Just letting you know now. 14-year-old. Could you imagine? Kiss me teeth and pass. Like literally. Next. Anyways, from there, in the past, I came and shouted and I said, guys, in Toronto, a place called Little Jamaica, they mashed it up from one end to the next, that they claim that they're putting the LRT or some kind of nonsense that they're putting there. From in about 2000 something, they started that project, and it's over 100 and something black business went down in the drain. So we are shout out discrimination, racism. 2-3 years from now, Little Eglinton, that had Randy's, JD's, every black store you can think about, Raps, name it on that block. Won't be there, not going to be there. If you go at Little Jamaica, Little Eglinton, 5 years from now, you can afford to live there as a black person. If you go to that place 5 to 6 years from now, nobody looking like you going to live in those condos and own those businesses there that call it to Jamaica. From way down in the 1900s, these black people were on Eglinton. So to move the black community allegedly and get rid of the black community, why not put a subway there and mash up the black business? So when I came and ordered this in the past on a claim, mind my business, you chat too much, talk about mix up. Because remember, when people talk about mix up, lots of people come around. When people are talking about real life issues, nobody no business. But when people come and whisper and say, them say, she said, them say, everybody ears up like a tenor. Right, guys? So if you care about your blackness, make we unpack for show you guys how they mash up the black business over here that I've been shouting long time ago in Toronto. Okay, guys? So are you guys okay with this? Why don't never come out and protest? Let's unpack this quick and fast.
We've been telling you on City News, the Eglinton Crosstown construction has impacted residents and businesses for years. That includes more than 100 black-owned businesses, which were forced to close since construction began.
Didn't I not tell you?
Anita Lee shows us how Little Jamaica is fighting gentrification. The smell of fresh garbage.
So didn't you not know that they mash up the hundreds and hundreds of black business? So let me ask you, where are these black businesses going to go? Where are they going to get back their customer? If the black business move all the way to Scarborough, where are they going to go? Remember, moving a business right now that you worked for the year for so long to go pay more rent. Remember, a lot of these black folks don't own that place. They never, maybe not smart enough. Well, maybe never had the money. Let's put it that way. Maybe never had the money to buy that place. Back in the days when those places were cheap. Some business was only living from hand to mouth. So if you're a black business and you get up now and you move, where would your customer them go? Where would you go to start over? So Little Jamaica mash up on Eglinton. Like I've been telling you guys a long time ago. So discrimination and everything mash up the whole Jamaica. Little Jamaica on Eglinton. No more black folks will be there. None. Let's unpack. Okay, guys? So this is what you call discrimination, allegedly.
Barbecue and the sound of reggae music. This is Little Jamaica. But what if these distinctive smells and sounds just disappeared?
It is going to disappear. Listen.
Here in Briar Hill, Belgravia, the Little Jamaica Community Land Trust is fighting to protect its neighborhood and culture from gentrification.
See Raps there? Raps is going to close.
Home
See
to
there?
hundreds of local black-owned businesses since 1958, Little Jamaica...
How long they been there? From 1958. You see like how they mash up Black Wall Street in America? This is how they mash up Black Jamaica. In Eglinton and Eglinton called Little Jamaica. How long they been there? From the 1850 odd. I know all of the black business people, hundreds gone because they dropped the subway right in the middle of the road. So everybody has to go. So where these black businesses are going to go? And I told you 5 to 6 years from now, no black folks will be on Eglinton. Let's continue to unpack.
On Eglinton Avenue West is rich in Afro-Caribbean culture.
Listen.
But as of 2011, the construction of the Eglinton Crosstown LRT has driven over 140 black-owned businesses to close.
Let me tell you. So what did the LRT do? Drive 140 black business to close. Count on your hands. Imagine 140 black people had to close their business. Isn't that a lot? So want to know out here mind other people's business. Why are we not out here? What? Hey, want to never come and talk about this? Nobody, only me. That's why I keep on telling you guys should continue to subscribe to the channel. Come over here more time when I'm live. Because more time we don't come with mix up. We come with real life issues. Look at this. 100 and odd business gone, closed down, gone. So where's our blackness in this country? That's why you could never get me to go Carbana. That's why you could never get me to go bring my children to Carbana to go stand up and watch nothing. Because majority of the black folks' money gone to the city again and they don't respect us. Remember, Carbana is the biggest and make the maddest money out of any event will drop. And black folks don't own it. The city own it and the banks own it. The banks, the same banks allegedly, would never gave black business any money in the pandemic. The government had to come and say, hey, loans for black people. So racism is here, oh. Right here, full pledge, oh. But who am I to say? I will shout out allegedly.
Supporters say the new line improves commuting, while critics argue the construction could lead to gentrification.
Between the COVID and construction, a lot of stores were erased. I mean,
If it's 180, it's already gone right now because of the LRT. Imagine COVID when they couldn't get the black loan. Imagine COVID when a lot of black folks never had their ducks in a row, because a lot of black folks have business and them do everything by the books, and we know this. Remember, we always try to cheat Uncle Sam and cheat everybody else, but we always end up cheating our own self. Remember, good? Remember, we don't put a lot of things on the books. So when it was time to get that loan, a lot of them couldn't. A lot of them couldn't get that loan. And when they did have everything on the books, a lot of black folks didn't get the loan because of discrimination. Why help a black business? Why help a black business with generational wealth? Why not kick them out with the LRT and let them go sit one side? So imagine that you have a business for so long and your business falter. What are you going to do now? Go look at work? Who's going to hire you at the age of 50 odd in this country? Who's going to hire you? If you don't have a job yet, man, and you're in your 40s, I feel sorry, because it's time for you want to go get a job. Workplace don't want to hire you because they think you're sick and have a whole heap of medical. And when they do have their benefits, they don't want to give you the full-time job because they maybe think you're going to come pour out their benefits. So look here, people. Where's your blackness have gone? Are you out here roaming around and black and proud and never know that they dismantle hundreds of black business, and in COVID, hundreds of black business gone, falter, fell, stumble? Huh? Are you black and proud? Let's unpack.
No customers. So no customers come in, you can't pay the rent.
See?
Lock the door
See?
on you. You move out. Right?
And if you're in a business for 60, 50 years, are you supposed to be paying rent or are you supposed to own that place? So maybe the black folks went to go try to buy the place from the Italians. Because majority of these businesses allegedly are owned by the Italians. You know, the Italians that the government did use the RICO charges on, and the Italian them did sell rete rata allegedly. Well, they turned their money, they washed their money and buy these kind of places and now rent it to the black folks. So when you go to the Italian people to say, sell me a business, no, buddy, I'm not selling, I'm just renting. So a lot of these places were hawked up by the Italian mafias. They re-washed their money and buy businesses, banquet hall where black people now are rent for us keep dance. So that's why a lot of black folks have a business for 50 years and never buy these things, because over 50 years on Eglinton, these things were maybe worth $50,000, $60,000. So maybe the black folks never had the money, or maybe the black folks couldn't buy it because the people them weren't selling it. Or maybe the black folks went to the bank and said, lend me a loan, me want to buy this. And the bank said, no, come out. Or they went to the bank allegedly, and when they went to the bank, the interest rate was so high, them said, can't manage. Who knows? Let's unpack.
Right? Where do you go? Where your customers can find you.
See?
So it's very important, I think, as a black community to maintain and keep the space. Because again, we were here. We built in the 70s.
Told you.
In response, residents formed Black Urbanism Toronto in...
Imagine in the black community, right? That's how the black folks been here from in the 1800s, bro. Come on. And they moved them with the LRT. So when you go to Eglinton, no black Eglinton now, you're going to find people like these. So racism is here, people. Remember, the city couldn't say, yo, black folks, get up and move, because people would have cried discrimination. But when you drop a LRT and tell the folks, the public, oh, more transportation, faster transportation, blah, 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 people are willing. And then you drop it right there and mash up the whole of the businesses. And the black community are not going to sue, because them say LRT are coming there, transportation is coming there. So who's going to sue? Where's the action lawsuit on the city? Where's the action lawsuit on the developer? Where's the action lawsuit on the people that are making this? So the black folks are just going to lap their tail behind their leg and go. So what do we always shout? The black folks only have strength for themselves and no strength for nobody else. Make that make sense for me? So little Jamaica mash up like little black Wall Street in America mash up. They're taking it, folks. All your black community that you're talking about, this is the block. This is the Crip. This is the Bloods. This is our block. Yeah, the government is coming. They're going to wipe on out one by one by one by one. They're coming. So beware. Beware, beware, beware. Let's unpack.
In 2018, the nonprofit empowers locals to participate in community development so they can stay in their neighborhood. How? Through shared ownership. That's how the Little Jamaica Community Land Trust was born in 2024, Toronto's first Black-led land trust.
I think community land trusts still find ways to keep the inclusive environment, but we are really set on prioritizing Black folks, that they are the leaders, that they are the board of directors, that they are voting membership, so that they really are the people making the power and decisions in their neighborhood, in their community, and for their...
So I don't need to unpack anymore, do I? I don't need to come and talk out my mouth no more, do I? So when I come live, because we have a lot of things to talk about. And when I drop the live and I'm gone, watch over the live, because right now you're on the live not sweet until the live come together. When I finish this live, it come together like a movie. All right? You understand? So when I come live, do forward. Turn on your notification bell, because we're not out here with mix up most of the time. We're out here with content most of the time. So what I run from the content for? Because you guys don't know who I am? Of course you don't know who I am. Because you guys don't really like me. Okay. You're not going to like everybody else, but you know, watch a lot of people that you guys don't like. So why you can't watch? Why you can't come over here to come and listen to the content? Huh? You don't want me to beg you every day. Please subscribe, please like. Come on now. You guys have to help me, help me. You have to help me, help Uno. Because if you guys don't help me, help you, then you won't get no content. Me just kiss me teeth, go about my business, go to my work, keep on doing me. Yes? So no, always make sure when I come live, Uno come run on, because good content over here, including in regards to the Black community. From there, you know, people, there's something going on in America where these people are taking people's job. I mean, taking people's house. Did I tell you that there was a homeowner the other day in the States, got locked up because her grass was brown? Got put in jail for almost 2 weeks because her grass was brown. Her grass was browner than she. Right now, homeowners face foreclosure in the same neighborhood where the Black woman was jailed. So they're taking away the Black people, them house in America. You see, there's lots of wildfire the other day in America. You see how much flood nowadays days in America is just to get rid of some of those things, to start new lands and build up a lot of things. Okay? Remember, lots of people nowadays are not going to go in farming of food. Those things are going to be in labs. You know what they want to farm right now? The big bad marijuana. Because marijuana gives you more money than potato, them claim. So right now, if you're not growing stuff in your backyard, not growing stuff in your pot, not knowing where your food come from, most of those food are going to end up in labs. They're controlling our food already. Controlling a lot of things how we eat already. They're already controlling the sun. Yesterday was really cold, a little bit chilly, and it's summer. You see what I'm saying? So sooner or later, people, with all of these land that them are wash and are burn down, sooner or later, all of this land is going to be the marijuana field of the fields of the fields. Why grow potato when you can grow marijuana? Why grow spinach when you can grow marijuana and make big bad money off of that? Why? You know, see a lot of people smoke like nothing like nowadays days. Everywhere people are smoking. But nevertheless, not trying for what I ready to come and unpack. So like I said the other day, they lock up this lady because of her grass. And now they're making these people have their foreclosure, losing their house and taking away their home by jailing them. Let's continue and again and talk about the Black problems, having homes, living in the Black neighborhood. If it's not the water bill, them overbill you for, is the hydro. If it's not the hydro, then put the if you don't pay your water bill, it goes on your land tax and all of these nonsense. If you don't, if you're not careful, the neighbor have a problem. If you're not care, it's so much things happen when you're a Black homeowner. All right. So let's unpack this quick and fast and show to say racism is right here, like full flesh. Okay, people? Right here. All right? Let me open this and see if it will play that way. Right here. 1 second. Commercial. I'm going to meet you guys.
Team investigator Adam Walser. We previously reported how a woman who lives in this neighborhood was thrown in jail for 7 days of her HOA violation.
I told you for grass.
Now we're hearing from other neighbors who say they faced fines, legal fees, and even foreclosure over violating HOA rules.
Our president lives here, and then this young lady's on the board.
Shauna Cruz Munoz says the Creekview HOA, where she owns a home, has lots of rules about everything from putting away trash cans to make...
The racist HOA, allegedly, HOH, that they put on black people. Yeah, their rules apply, but more time you only apply on the black folks. Same like when you're in a condo, the condo association, and then you have black kids, and if you're not careful, be a letter come to the door. They're making noise, they're screaming, they're hollering, the door locked. No. That's why a lot of black people don't go get homes because of these nonsense. So this is one of the way to take away the black folks home. Like I told you a couple weeks ago, a black woman was jailed over lawn. Over what? Over lawn. And here they go now to maintain her lawn. And here they go now, ready to go and foreclosure this lady home. So right here, they're taking away homes and using the HOH racist law on the black folks. Allegedly. Don't quote me on that, because it's allegedly.
To maintaining lawns.
This is some tall grass there.
Yes. The HOA board hired a property manager, Ron Trowbridge of the Trowbridge Company, and a law firm, Tricia and Ross, to implement 67 pages of covenants, conditions, and restrictions. Neighbors say Trowbridge aggressively enforced those rules.
He will ride through here really slow.
Yep.
In his truck.
Yep. Go to the black people homes.
And if he was going to write you up, he'll stop right there in front of your house.
We got a violation on a Sunday for having a toy wagon outside.
This is what they were showing in court. Like
see?
Pictures
yeah.
Of
the grass. Look.
Received notices for dead grass.
You're there.
Garage store, a dirty mailbox, and having a commercial van. The HOA sued her, and she was arrested.
See there?
To show up for a court hearing to prove she corrected the violations.
There was no bond, so I couldn't even.
And when they lock you up, you don't get no bond either. Over grass. So when they're not taking away the neighborhood that you want to stay black and proud, when you move to the white neighborhood and say you have a little bit of money and your money at work for you, there's racism and there's a problem. I'm going to jail you for grass. When was the last time you hear somebody, because of HOA violation involving grass, the woman got locked up? So they will harass her until she sell. They will harass him until them sell. Because you know what when it comes to us black folks, we have all the energy for us blackness. We have so much energy. You saw people butter people and bully people and do all. We have so much energy for the black folks. But try to go out there and do the things what you do to your black brothers and sisters, to our white folks, and so fast you end up clank, 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 clank in a handcuff. So these are the things we're talking about. So we have all the strength in the world for each other, but no strength when people come after us and take her home. You understand? So I feel sorry for the lady, but that's the next racism I go on, boy, yeah? And then the next topic I'm going to come and talk about, guys, will be the Annabelle doll. I don't know if you guys heard about a doll that they brought here the other day. And the doll is basically, they had the fire because of the doll. I don't know if you guys heard that nonsense and all of that. Don't know if you guys heard that, but anyhow. So I want to go back into my email.
ABC Action News, we want to take action for you. Many of you are unhappy with your health insurance
One
coverage.
second. I have to mute you guys because it's commercial and then you get a copyright strike. Yeah, not because I'm doing a live. All right. So all of them things on one, people. All right. Now from there, guys, we want to get to hip hop. So I don't know if you guys heard about Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is making some great investments. And I don't know if you guys heard about Snoop Dogg. He is the right here, guys. Snoop Dogg. Okay, Snoop Dogg becomes Swansea co-owner and investor. So Snoop Dogg is having out here his black dollars and him a doing thing. We don't really hear Snoop Dogg in any ish and ash or any drama, molestation or sex trafficking or anything of that sort. So right here, if you don't know, now you know. Snoop Dogg out here, I do a lot of things. The ownership for the Soul City, Snoop Dogg said, on the club's website. And all of this and all of that. So I'm announced that the 53-year-old American star has followed Real Madrid commercial legend Luca for joining the club. If you're caring interest in Okay, guys, I know. When I don't want to read anything, I say you get the drift. I don't got to read every damn thing, man. You got the drift, man. Some people don't read anything, right? None of these days when they're blogging. Them just take up people content and gone with it, right? Or them just be lazy and just drop their mix up on and run with it, right? So when sometimes I read a lot, I don't want to read all the time, okay? Anyways, people, so we get to understand that Nicki Minaj is getting blamed with the TikTokers. We hear that she sells soul, buys soul, collects soul, refurbish soul, get rid of soul. We heard that she's come out and beat her. Nicki Minaj, I'm gonna give you back the gems, gonna give you back the coins. You're gone with me soul, you're gone with me soul, me gone with me soul, you're gone with me soul. Someone cannot take your soul if you don't sold it or you don't sell it yourself. Okay? From there, all of them drama. The Nicki Minaj no fought. The black community beat her and say, why you not go over the Trinidad and part? We not see you get the Trinidad and people them no money, nothing like that. Yada da da da. But I guess you guys didn't know that a lot of these folks believe that the Caribbean people, like the Jamaican folks, is in need more than any other Caribbean country. Is that so? So that's why she did find herself over there. That's why she did find herself with those TikTokers more than her own Trinidadian TikTokers, because there was many. Because when Mackerel did pass her place with the Guyanese people, they came out and beat her senseless. The girl with a whole heap of bacchanal, right? So she could have found her own, but she decided to come to the Jamaican own because she wants to do this and she wants to do that, and I believe in her so much. Well, remember in the past I said to you guys that Nicki Minaj boyfriend is on the sex register list.
That Jay-Z
1 second. So if you guys were gonna beat RT, beat everybody else, uno would have to beat she. Uno kissing her teeth on the pass. Petty Wap is on the sex register list. Petty Wap is on the sex register list. Oh no. Petty Wap is wrapped up in sexual assault. Uno ignore. Okay? So the question becomes, how can you guys out here beat rapists when Nicki Minaj was in our bosom, in our arm, me brethren, my sister, walk tight, come and sit down and reminisce when her man was on the sex register list and her man did get charged for rape before she married to him and have a child for him. And even after the fuck that she had the child and be Miss Petty. So I want to out here beat rapists when Nicki Minaj man is on the sex register list. Or I want to want me to go and look for it. Okay, no problem. I'll look for it for you guys before me unpack this one, okay? I never liked Nicki Minaj for some reason. Not my cup of tea. Don't really care for her, to be honest. All right? Wait no, man. Let me find it for you. Remember, you remember how this came out? She went to Trinidad. She was on the so-called truck, carrying on with herself, and a man came over, humping on her, and the man behaved badly. The husband behaved badly. So then beat him and say, yo, sex register list. By the time he went to America, he was locked up because he failed to register. Am I lying? Go look for that yourself, no man. Am I lying? 1 second. So come now. Can we unpack this one quick and fast? Or maybe I should mind my business. So the next time I'm going to out here call somebody rape and they take a gift from Nicki Minaj, I will shout out next. Mind your business next time. If you did collect money from this girl and her husband is on the sex register list. So am I lying? Fox check. Right here. Remember he was locked up, right yourself, for failing when they went to be on the sex register list and had to go and register. So I'm not lying. Look up that. Kenneth Petty is on the sex register list. The rapist. Allegedly. Should I say allegedly? Okay, kiss me teeth and pass. Not allegedly, the proof is in the pudding. Right there. So girl married to rapists. And out here want to give people a bunch of bacchanal. Kiss teeth and pass. So from there, let's unpack this. All right? Okay? So let's go back to the Gmail quick and fast. Yes? I'm going to run down this live and say thank you for watching. It's a pleasure as always when we come around and have some time. All right, okay, all right. So let's go back in here, so right here. So now, Nicki Minaj claims that Jay-Z owe her some money. And Nicki Minaj claimed that Jay-Z kind of overshadowed Colin Kaepernick because Colin Kaepernick was bum rush, locked out, shut out at the NFL because he says that black people are not getting good treatment and he knelt on that knee like any slave. So they beat Colin Kaepernick and say, you Negro lover, allegedly. You're not playing any more football because who the hell you think you is? So Nicki Minaj beat Jay-Z for signing up with the NFL to take off some of the heat of them not being inclusive black. Yo, I swear to God. Because them say, when you're white, you're proud. You're right. When you're brown, you stick around, and when you're black, you stay back. So them shout. So Jay-Z stay right there and said, nah, man. The NFL is not racist because I'm going to be their side man. Anyways, enough of me being an ass. Yo, let's drag out the Nicki Minaj and her rapist boyfriend. Please on tongues. Let's unpack. Okay?
Jay-Z has exhibited signs of envy, jealousy, hate, and
she said Jay-Z bad mind to the core, like how you guys call it.
Exhibited signs of envy, jealousy, hate, and stopping bags behind the scenes.
You're there.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Why is it always the same story? So that means Nas made all of that stuff up. DMX made all of that stuff up. He was beefing for a minute with 50, with Dame and Dipset.
Oh no, go on listen, eh? Go keep on listening, bro.
Isn't it interesting how
you're there?
Feuds even with females.
You're there.
That he's allegedly been behind as well.
Okay.
What about all of the people who have made claims about their businesses or accusations about some business practices, allegedly, of course.
All right. So all of that and all of that and all of that, yes? Then we get to understand that Nicki Minaj, oh God, I can't unpack. Did I put it in here? See it here now, man. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if it's this part. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So she was spazzing a lot. And she had throw shade. Nicki Minaj bring Drake and Beyonce into her spat. Okay? Saying that they never want to sing all of those shit songs that the man did and all of this hit song that it wasn't a hit song and all of this shit now. Okay? All of this. So the girl said that Jay-Z is out here basically blackballing people in the system or in the society of some sort. Okay? We heard that in the past. We're going to shout out allegedly. All right? We get to understand that Nicki Minaj. Hold on. See if I can find it. Because I thought I'd send it to my email. But I guess I did some lazy work this morning. 1 second, man. 1 second. Let me see if I can find this. Okay. So Nicki Minaj claimed that she was owed $200 million by Jay-Z. Let's unpack this quick and fast. Hopefully no commercial, because the commercial I beat me bad. So I'm saying 1 second, commercial.
And she's coming for Jay-Z. So
right there.
In a series of tweets, Nicki Minaj is claiming that Jay-Z owes her $100 to $200 million so far. She says, she tweeted, Jay-Z, call me to settle the karmic debt. It's only collecting more interest. You still in my top 5, though. Let's get it. N-word. And anyone still calling him whole will answer to God for the blasphemy. And she is referring to, I believe, because then she says more tweets. Originally when Jay-Z did the deal with Tidal, it was a partnership. You know, he gave artists some ownership, including J. Cole, Nicki Minaj, Rihanna. And then when he sold the company back in 2021, Nicki Minaj had always said that she felt like she wasn't paid out what she should have been paid out. She was only offered $1 million at the time. So she went on with a bunch of other tweets as well too. She talked about, once she gets the money from Jay-Z that he allegedly owes her, she's going to, start a college fund for her fans.
Oh no.
She is talking about, being shadow banned and hated on online again. She says, if you get a message to post hate or lies today on any platform, I advise you to say no. They won't cover your legal fees. Just today alone, we've added 5 blogs and 5 content creators. I hope you got a lot of money saved up. I hope it's worth losing everything, including your account, because Nicki Minaj has been on X saying that the blogs and online creators don't cover her and Jay-Z's back and forth the same way as they do everything else.
So I told you, so girl out here look for the blogs them to help her rub out Jay-Z. Everybody's afraid of Jay-Z now. You know, see the people that had to back down the other day when they came with their sex claim. Come on now, that's Jay-Z now with the fake locks now, allegedly. Yo, man, nowadays days a B2 man so them weave and them wig too expensive. But when you look no man out here with fake hair pan for them head. Everybody know that the locks that Jay-Z has on, that shit is not real now. We know real locks. We know Bob Marley locks when we see them. So all of these things. So the way how I see it, I don't know how this shit is going to play out. But it's going to play out fine like a fine wine, I guess. So that was the content, guys. And I had to come and unpack because, like I said, sometimes I'll drop a little short. Some days me busy like a dog. And, girl been working. Girl been busy utilizing her social insurance number. And girl got days off after this. So me just go on with myself outside. You know what I mean. And today's a weekend. So it's all about family, guys. And do me and do a lot of things that I gotta do. Okay, guys? So I had to come and say, guys, did you hear that Diddy, prosecutor, got fired? And guys, did you hear that Nicki Minaj out here a spaz with the big bad Jay-Z? And guys, did you hear how they mash up the whole of Eglinton? And guys, did you hear how they're taking away the black folks' home? Allegedly. Don't mix me. You feel me? Yeah. But anyways, guys, let's go to the garden. Come, we got some things for pick coming now. Come, guys. So anyways, guys, yep. So that's the morning. That's the trail. Come, Sam. Come and look a doggy. Come. Come, Baba. Come. Come down. Come down. Come down. Come down. Good boy. Let's roll. Oh, man, guys. Yesterday was a little bit chilly. Too chilly. And stuff like that. Yeah. So I'm going outside to the garden. Oh, guys. Come let me show you some things. Mr. Guys. One piece of pasa. So, guys. So the mint. You saw the mint dry, guys, compared to the other one. So I told you guys when it comes to black mint and green mint, it dries differently. So the black mint takes a little bit time to dry. You can hear it now that it's nice and crunchy. And guys, one thing with this mint, when you drop it in your cup, it stays green. No matter how you see it dry. So that's the green mint, okay? That's the green mint that I dried the other day, guys, okay? And stuff like that, all right? This is the tomato what it look like when it's ripe and ripe nicely, good and stuff. That's one of the tomatoes that I pick outside and all of that. Now, let me show you. This is some food, hubby, right here. Oh, okay. 1 second, guys. Sam, here's your food, boy. Come, here's your food. Eat your food, boy. Eat your food there, boy. Okay, let me show you guys the other mint. Quick and fast. So you remember the other mint? So you see the difference? Look. Watch, sorry. You see the difference? This difference, come on. Come and show them, man. I like to show you guys my garden sometimes, Look. You see the difference? This and that. You saw them at different mint? Look. Green mint, black mint. Green mint, black mint. Black mint, green mint. You see it? See the difference? And guys, when you cut it up, it won't be that much. It looks enough, but when you cut up, maybe it's going to be a little bit a bigger bowl than this. So imagine I don't got to buy no tea bag mint. You don't know. Remember, said these are the mint that they cut up fine, grind it, and put it in the tea bag. You don't know what's inside of it. Worm could have been in it, bug could be in it. You don't know. And remember that they have to put something on it to keep it from the bag, from frazzle out. If there was nothing sprayed on it, then once you dip that bag in the tea, everything would have frazzled out. So be mindful what you consume because they're controlling their food. Okay, guys? Right this now. So I'm going to take off this. 1 second. So let's go outside. Hopefully hopefully my phone don't give me trouble when I go outside, because the way how the backyard is on a hill and gully, more time the phone don't pick up in the backyard for some freaking reason. But I'm gonna go and pick some things outside, guys. So come along with me. Let me get a actually I'm gonna bring this. Outside is a nice day. Come let me get something. Let's go to the garden, guys. Okay? Until now, I'm gonna set up my deck yet, people. Too busy. You know when you're not home? When you're not home, you don't even bother to set up the deck. People, if you don't believe me, look, hold on. Until now, I'm gonna set up the deck. No carpet, nothing on the deck. Just the chair, the out here, look. And guys, I have the new carpet and stuff to put up, but I just never got a chance. Maybe this weekend I will do it. I move Leo. I put one cushion already, but I'm gonna finish the rest, yeah? All right, come. 1 second, guys. One passa out here. Oh God. 1 second, guys. No, guys. 1 second. Remember the color that I cut the other day? Look. Remember I tell you if you cut it properly, it will grow back. See there? So it would be, if you cut this now, this will be the third bunch of callaloo I cut. You have to know to cut it, see? We cut that part and we this part, and these are the new growth, see? All right, let me go around the other side. Remember the mint we cut down and I just showed you, see it here? It grow back. You have to, depends on how you cut it. So you remember how low I cut it? Go back on that view. Wait, see the part that I cut here? So if you cut it like how I cut it, all of this will grow back up, just like that. So I'm gonna have mint for winter again. One, it will grow back just well. So I have to reap these because these are green onions and they're falling down and they're very big, so I got to reap them. And these are the ones that I cut last time from that time. So let's reap some stuff quick and fast, okay? Let's reap some stuff. So I think I'm gonna put the phone light and I'm gonna reap some of this too. So stay there, guys. Let me get another. Hubby, don't come in the camera, right? Huh? The scissors? No, I'm using the. No, I'm using. Don't come in the camera, hubby. Yeah, okay. No, people, I don't make you guys see my family, right? So this is the green onion here. Just natural, guys, okay? So look at the color. So this is the callaloo. So cut it down here. Always cut it here. If you cut off this, you won't have any new growth. So always cut it here. And this will be your new growth. So in about 6 weeks, you will have more. Okay, guys? All right? Same thing with this. And then I'm going to rotate the pot as always, okay? So you see how this is here, this part is here, and this is part here? I won't cut here. I will just cut here. And leave that part to grow. Okay? When it comes to the third and the fourth batch, it's a little bit smaller than the first big batch like you saw that we had last time. Okay, so I'm looking to see where the new part is, the new growth, and then I'm going to cut it. All right? And because they're seeding, you have to cut it. Although they're small, they're seeding, you still have to cut it because they're going to ruin the batch. So you still have to cut it, okay? And then you can just stuff that anywhere. You can cut it up and freeze it if you want. Cut it up and freeze it if you want, all right? So ta-da! And there you go. And all I'm going to do, guys, because I cut it and the sun is facing this way, I am just going to rotate the pot and leave it. See there? And then it's going to fall out. Okay, guys? Lots of beans, string beans and stuff here. I don't know if they're ready. A few of them are ready, but I'll get them another day. Not going to waste my time with them. I'll get them another day somehow. Okay? All right, let's move on. So far, we got callaloo. And we got green onions, yes? All right. The birds in first, me tell all of the strawberries were out here yesterday. I swear to God, look at, but anyway, let's move. Then I also have a big tomato here that I want to reap as well. See it? So one next one here, and I want to reap this one here. So we go get it. Be careful how you damage the tree. Gentle and nicely. It's good to get a scissors, because when you take out this, it ripe too fast on you. So let me go get a scissors and I'll come back, okay? Just a second. What's your scissors? Do you see that? I was killed for myself, guys. Yeah. Okay, look, guys. Okay, so there we go. Okay. And I went to go get a scissors because it's more better. Just gentle. And if it drop, it's fine. Imagine. And hubby, I believe these are the house tomato, but hubby call them beefsteak tomato. But to me, these are the house tomatoes. See? So you have house tomato, Roma tomato, and beefsteak tomato. See there? So look at these things that I don't have to buy. Look at these things that I don't have to buy out of the garden, guys. Look. Look at these things that I don't gotta buy. Okay? Let's move on. Then I got some peppers that I want to pick as well. See, I got some peppers. Peppers, okay? So I'm going to pick these peppers, all right, guys? So give it a chance and then use your scissors as always. Be gentle. Small bell peppers, don't forget they're organic, so they won't be big unless you give them fertilizer, yes? And then you have the bigger kinds, the baby ones and the bigger kinds. Yeah? Oh, God. And I won't, oops, and it gone under there. I won't pick the cucumber now because I want to do a shorts. I want to do a shorts when it comes to the cucumber. So I'm going to pick the cucumber another time on a shorts to show you guys. See there? And these are things that I don't gotta buy. And this is the garden, guys. So beautiful. Things are growing nicely. So beautiful. All right. So these are the Roma tomatoes. You want to know what's Roma? This is Roma tomato, the small skinny ones. Yeah. All right. So this is the garden, guys. See? All our corn them I push out. Yeah. Over there, beets, everything, you name it. Okay. I'm not gonna show you guys everything in the garden, but look at strawberries. Huh? Look at strawberries, guys. The more you pick, the more they go. And they're not gonna be extremely big like the other one. We grow these ones and then we grow the baby ones and the bigger ones. If you give it fertilizer, they will be big as hell. But why bother eat stuff with fertilizer? Better you eat stuff organic, and when it's organic, it's small. Do you understand the organic? It means small. Oops, means small, guys, okay? And the drop gone. Organic means small, Okay. Look at all the nice, natural, organic stuff that I reap from my garden that I don't have to buy. Uvex. These are all potatoes and stuff. And this is what we do. We throw all our potato peels out here to be natural compost, yeah? Come now, man. Come now, man. Oops. Look at this, guys. Look at this, guys. And these are all onions and stuff. Look at this, guys. Look at that. Look at the cucumber. Hey, come here now, man. Wanna come here now, man. Look at this, guys. I'll show you guys a second. Look at these massive cucumbers, guys. Look here. So I'm gonna pick this on another video. But look here, yeah. Look. Chicky, look. Look at these cucumbers, guys. Natural, okay? And then these are the other kinds of cucumbers. So we have 3 different kinds, right, hubby? Pickle, huh? Yeah, pickle, the shorter one, pickle one, shorter one, and then the English one that I just showed you. So see there, people. So when me tell us a garden shot. Okay, guys? Shape, garden. Yes, so I don't show you guys everything in my home, right? And then on top of yesterday, look no man, look how much pots, bro. So all of these pots that you guys see, bro, these are things I don't gotta buy. Look no man, come no man. It's about 50 odd pots are up here, and all of these I don't gotta buy. So you see what I'm talking about? So eat what you grow and grow what you eat. Natural, organic. No pesticides, no fertilizer. Just walk on with myself, with organic self. Listen how peaceful this is. It's so peaceful. It's so peaceful till hubby sitting out here. I cut 10. I'm joking. See hubby out here, yeah? I chill like a villain. Okay, guys? Yeah. So this is how peaceful outside is in the morning. You listen, guys? Listen to the birds chirping, right? And people, there's lots more strawberry here, you know? Look. Come on. See? Lots more strawberries are here. Look. See? Strawberry right here. Okay, strawberry. Oops. Oh no. We damaged that part, you know. Damage the part. Let me hide that part. I may really damage that part by breaking it off. We damage it, man. Buddy. I'm gonna damage that part. Okay, guys. Okay. So ta-da! So this is what we got today. And see the time, remember the time that I cut? It's going to grow back soon. So within 6 to 5 weeks, we'll get back more French time. And then we soon have to reap this time here. Okay, guys? And then this is the strawberry with the bigger strawberries. And I'm sure you guys already saw that. All right, so let's go inside. So anyways, guys, that was the morning of my reaping. I got some more stuff to reap, as in the cucumbers and stuff. But I'm going to reap that on the shorts. So other people can see who's not on the live. So like I said, guys, so food in abundance, you know. You understand what I'm saying, guys? Food is in abundance. And like I said, when you pick it off the tree, it looks like this. And when you left it on your counter to ripe, it look like this. Okay, guys? All right? And I'm telling you, a nice BLT sandwich, it would be the best. Best with this, guys, okay? Mint everything, like people have garlic outside, cabbage outside, potato outside, beets outside, you name it. I got so much stuff outside, you won't know until I'm reaping them. That's why you see when I show you guys the garden, you be like, but me only has to leaf. You're not looking properly. And when I start to reap, this is why I do videos when I reap, because it look like all bush, but there's lots of stuff outside. So just imagine you can go in your backyard. Huh? 3 months, 4 months crop. Remember, we only grow 4 months, 3 months and 4 month crops because, you know, we get winter fast as ever. And from the garden drop I showed you guys, this is what the best thing about the garden, reaping early in the morning. You see what I say? So many people that used to shout in the past, white people garden. Kiss me teeth and pass. They don't have time to grow these things. Not at all. Yeah, so I cut off the ends, guys. Some people would have just throw out the ends. I cut off the ends and replant it. So I always forever will have green onions. And guys, when it comes to the green onion, you only need a small piece. That's how strong and pungent it is, bro. Some green onions in your scrambled eggs, some green onions in your cheese omelet. Yo, some tomatoes on your BLT sandwich. Yo, some bell pepper. Yo, and the strawberries and oh my God, and I'm just being an ass right now, guys. Don't worry, okay? All of that, guys. And I mean, like, guys, like hello, like, guys, look at this. Right, guys, let me fold it. The green onions, guys. And then, guys, the big bad callaloo. And like I said to you guys, this is the third batch of callaloo that I picked outside or reap or harvest outside. Okay, guys? So from my garden, from my home to yours, from my garden to yours, from the big man outside to your big man in the house, where am I do? I like a man that could provide, even food. Can't beat a man and a hard-tried man. Thank God for hubby. Yes, I'm out there and I help. But without the man, I couldn't reap all of these things. So big up the good man them out here. Well, hold on them family. And big up the good girl. We have them good man and not stray. So right here, guys. Food in abundance, organic. From my garden to yours. From my hobby to yours. From my household to yours. From my kitchen to yours. Thank you for watching. Peace and love.